think that kids today don't have any time to play. There's a woman named Meg Rosker, at Meg Rosker. I want to feature her because you should be reading her if you're thinking about your children, how they're growing up and what they're learning. And she started 2 sites. One is called Let Children Play, and the other one is Let Children Achieve. And the nature of both of them, and I might not get it perfect, but Let Children Play is that children aren't getting playtime. Everything is scheduled. The imagination that comes out of playtime, the social skills that come out of playtime, our kids are not getting that today. You speak to a principal at a school, and I know many of them I meet through social media, and they'll tell you kids don't know how to resolve conflict. Moms are hovering over them. They have play dates. We used to go out and play on the streets, and we resolved what happened until it got really serious, and maybe someone had to go and run and get a parent. And 99% of the time, by the parent time they got out there, we resolved the situation. Kids aren't learning that. I get kids out of college that come to work, and they don't know how to negotiate the workplace. They get upset if somebody reprimands them or tells them how to do something better. And Let Children Achieve is probably different than what you think. It's not, let's really hammer into these kids the value, what they need to be successful. It's let children learn to think. Here's what I tell my daughters, and I've told them for the longest time. Now they're getting into high school, so it is getting real. But what I used to tell them in 6th and 7th grade, my older daughter is very serious. A big part of her self-image is wrapped up in being one of the smarter ones in the class. But I told her that her grades aren't important. She's learning how to learn. Because when you get to college, if you don't know how to learn and you get out of college and get into the marketplace and you think you're done, it's just starting. I mean, we all know that. That's when you first start learning. And what's happening today is kids aren't learning how to learn. They're learning how to memorize. They're worried about grades, everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, grades are important. There has to be a measurement. But they're focusing on it in 5th grade, in 6th grade, in 7th grade. It's crazy. Yes, grades are important, but teach children how to think. I want desperately for my daughters, more than anything, to be able to problem resolve on their own, to be able to hear what typical. I come from a divorce, so you get mom's side and dad's side. And very often it tends to be on opposite sides of things. What I tell my daughters now, especially when they're 14 and 16, is, what do you think? I'll give you my opinion, but I'm not making these choices anymore. Where do you want to go this summer? Where do you want to go this summer? One thing I tell them is, they look at me and they go, well, Mom said. I go, look, whatever you think issues are between me and Mom, one thing I know, she will never put you in harm's way, ever. So if she recommends something, I'm fine with it. The only thing I'm worried about is that you're safe. Other than that, then you have to lay out what it's about and whether it's best for you. And I think that we're not giving our kids those tools.